Cheerio fans, welcome to Woolbury Wednesdays, British edition, week 5. It's crazy that it's been this many weeks already and that I'm still at the office at 9:45 p.m. on a Tuesday. I have vowed that since I only have a couple more weeks left, I really need to be better about not doing late meetings and not being here so much. Because I need to explore London before I'm gone from London. But anyways, I'm in a booth here, have like a little bit of time before one last meeting that I have to join, and then I can finally go home for the day. Night. Anyways, exciting update this week was I went to Dublin for the weekend. So I actually went in, flew out Thursday night on good old Ryanair, fancy, you know me, always just treat yourself. But yeah, it was, got in super late, but went in, so it's funny, I stayed with a friend of mine who's also a Googler, and she was staying at a G Suite, which is like, all of them are literally like a minute walk from the office, which is ridiculous. Like, I guess that so it's like, it was interesting, they, call that like set of apartment buildings the Google ghetto, because like 90% of the people who live there are Googlers, and like even my taxi driver from the airport was like, oh, what address? Oh, your friend must be a Googler. So like everyone in Dublin just knows that everyone there is a Googler. But yeah, it was like super convenient. Yeah, I worked from the Dublin office on Friday, which was awesome, getting to check out the views and stuff. The sales finance team there actually sits on the 13th floor of one of the buildings, so they have an amazing view. I got some really cool pictures. Happened to be in Dublin for the 2 sunniest days of the year, so got super lucky. Friday and Saturday were like really, really gorgeous, and of course Sunday Dublin weather came out in true form and it rained and whatever. You can't visit Dublin, I suppose, without getting a little bit of the real weather. But highlights were that first of all, Irish people are super, super nice. Like, it's adorable how sweet they are. Second, we went to, like, the Guinness Storehouse on Saturday. Super cool. Like, Guinness is way better in Ireland than I've ever had before. And my biggest, most lasting experience with Guinness was when I turned 21. There's a bar in Berkeley that has since burned down, but when you turn 21, if you go there, they'll make you chug a Guinness on the bar. So if you can imagine, like, a girl, college, barely drank anything other than, like, you know, Natural Light or something terrible, drinking a Guinness and having to drink it fast on the bar is like the worst possible thing that can happen. So so I didn't have always the best associations with Guinness. It was super good, and they have a really awesome storehouse. Like, the whole experience is really cool, like the tour that you can walk yourself through and stuff. And then we went to like the oldest pub in Dublin, called the Brazen Head, and had like more beer, and then walked through like Trinity College, which was really gorgeous, and then did a couple more just like walking through like kind of the main streets and some of the more historic areas of Dublin, and just ate a ton, which was awesome. And we went to this really cool speakeasy and this like rooftop restaurant at a hotel, and my friend who was there, so learned a bunch of awesome words. So this week's update regarding words is definitely going to be about Irish words and not British words, because they're so great. But the first one was trad music, which is traditional Irish music. She really wanted to listen to that before she left, which was great. So we like were on a mission to find the bar that had people actually playing traditional Irish music, which was harder than you would think on a Saturday night. But it was funny because we went through this one area that no one who's Irish goes through. We were hanging out with some Irish people that she met there, and it's called like Temple Bar, and so it's just tourists and a ton of stag parties and hen parties, which are bachelorette parties. So it was just a bunch of drunk bachelorette parties going around Temple Bar, so that was quite the sight to see. We did end up finding a bar outside, not there, that was playing trap music, which was super cool. And it was a bunch of old Irish people just getting down, which was fantastic. Okay, so words / things about Ireland. One, people, so a lot of the houses look very similar. They're all like brick and they're like stone or whatever, and then they have different colored doors. So rumor has it the reason that they have different colored doors is because the wives would paint their doors different colors so their drunk husbands could identify which house was theirs at the end of the night and wouldn't go to bed with the wrong wife. Or wrong woman, not wife, at the end of the night, which I think is hilarious and just speaks to Irish culture. Words. So, that's a big one. Crack as in CRAIC. I need to look up like what the root of that is. Another one is that's gas. That's so gas. Like, I don't know why that's a word that they use, but it is, so it's like really cool. They say that's grand. My friend and I thought that meant like great, like fantastic, like oh that's grand, like awesome, but it actually just means fine. So it's like, oh, how are you doing? It's like, oh, I'm grand. So we were using it wrong for like the first full day, and then we found out from our Irish friends that we were wrong. And then what else? Oh, there's like so many good words. Those are like the big ones though. So super entertaining, fun weekend. Came back to work, but we'll hopefully have an exciting update. It's Easter weekend here this coming weekend, so everyone has Friday and Monday off, so I need to figure out if I want to go somewhere over the weekend or hang around London. I don't have both of them off, unfortunately, so I'll be working, but no one will be here and there'll be no food or anything at the office, so maybe I'll work from home. I don't know yet. Anyways, my outro, I forgot it last week. Peace out. Catch you guys later.